Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Located in Ocala, Renstar Medical Research has offered a wide range of clinical research trials for 17 years. Renstar conducts clinical trials for conditions such as migraines, memory decline, fibromyalgia, and sun-damaged skin. To learn more, call Renstar at 352-629-5800. Help us create a healthier tomorrow by volunteering today. Please call Renstar at 352-629-5800.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Nice looking, but kind of cool Friday morning. The weekend looks beautiful. Looks like a good day for golfers. If you want to go see some beautiful golfers. Don't mean to be sexist there, but they are kind of nice looking.
Yeah.
Be a nice day to go out to that event at Golden Ocala.
Yep. Mm-hmm. The LPGA coach.
Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Good morning, Galen. Galen?
Oh.
Yeah, hey, Larry.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Phew.
you're playing with me, aren't you?
No. It's not a good connection. It's weird.
Oh, it's not a good connection. Can you hear me, though?
No. I can hear you just coming in and out.
Oh.
What if he called the office
Can you hear
line?
me okay?
We'll
I hear you
transfer.
fine, yeah. Can you hear me well enough to have a conversation?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So, are you going to go out to the LPGA thing?
Oh, I can't.
You can't hear me, can you?
No, he's gone. Maybe he's going to call the office line. We'll transfer. Yeah, call that. Do it that way.
Here we were thinking we had. Do we have any other call-ins today?
Yes, we do.
Oh, we do?
Oh, no, we don't.
No, we don't. Good.
No, we don't. They're all in studio today.
Good.
Yay.
Good.
Then it'll
Got to
be
get Galen back on the
fixed
phone here. Well, anyway, it is a nice day
Yeah,
to go do anything.
I know.
Just go do
Let's
something.
see what he does.
Find something.
Let's see what he calls.
Do we have his number
I do.
anywhere?
Yes, I do.
So I wanted to do. Oh, let me do this. Let me do this while we're waiting for Galen. I think the other line is working. The call-in line. I hope. We have a little game we're going to do with Galen. So let me do this while Robin is getting him back on the phone. Yesterday we got from one of our publicists a $15 gift card for the Cold Stone Creamery ice cream place, and we happen to have one here at the Paddock Mall. I don't think she knew that we had one here, but anyway, it was a nice gesture, just as a thank you for doing the interviews we do. So we would like to give it to one of you. So what we did, we came up with a game. I have 50 Super Bowl facts that I'm going to tell Galen about. And Robin and I have already put down numbers of how many we think he'll get right. Or not get right, because I'm not going to ask him questions in that sense. I'm just going to ask him to be honest. Tell me, did you already know this fact or not? And if he already knew it, then we'll put it down in the yes column. And if he didn't already know it, then it's in the no column. So if Robin's guess is closest, then if you bet on Robin, then you will win the $15 Cold Stone Creamery card. And if my guess is the closest, then the same thing, you'll get it. So, but we don't want to tell you how many we guessed. I don't know why. We just decided not to do that. So we do have the numbers written down. How many Robin thinks Galen will say, oh, I knew that one already. How many will Robin say she knew that he knew that one already? And if you want to play, just call right now before we get Galen back on. And the number is 622-9622. You will be on the air when you call. So all I need is your first name. And then just sit back and listen and see how many Galen knew. And then you'll get this. It's an ice cream place here in the mall. I think what they do is they take flavors and they mix it into ice cream while you're standing there or something like that. Is he on the phone?
No.
No?
No, I couldn't get through to him.
Oh, all the phones are down.
I did. I got to his answering machine.
Oh.
So I left a message on his answering machine.
Well, then they'll just do the facts, and we won't do the game. We won't do anything. I mean, we'll just read the facts. Okay. The 50 Super Bowl facts for Super Bowl 50.
Okay.
Well,
I let it ring and ring and ring, and it finally went to his answering machine.
I can try to call him.
So.
Okay, all right, you do it because I don't want to read his number on the air.
Okay.
Yeah, you just call him. I'm just gonna push the button. I'll get the dial tone out there. Just push the dial. There you go. Let's see if we can get him on the phone. Oh boy. Well, anyway, it's a nice day, isn't it? Hey, it's ringing.
Yeah.
That's a good
It
sign.
rang about 10 times, and it went
Oh,
to
it
his
did?
machine.
Oh, okay.
So we'll see. Maybe
It's
he'll
good
pick
radio.
up. Yeah.
Take a
I
shower
gave
with-
him 2 different numbers to call.
Take a shower with a friend today.
So, yeah, that's a fun one. Raise money for Special Olympics.
I don't think it's working. He would have picked up by now. Wouldn't he have?
Yeah. Unless maybe he's got an emergency call. It'll go to his voicemail soon.
Well, I hope he's okay.
This is Galen,
All right, well.
That's his voicemail.
Yeah. All right, so we'll do the 50 Super Bowl facts. Forget the game, and I'm just thinking that we're just having phone problems again, obviously. So
Yeah. I gave him 2 numbers. To
Galen's
call.
important visit with us each morning is important because it is a daily reminder that the only way there is a blood supply, is because people like you and I say, I can take a half hour out of my day and spend it with some phlebotomists.
Yep.
And that's all you need to do, whether it's on the Bloodmobile or if it's in the brick and mortar building right there on Silver Springs Boulevard, or maybe you happen to be up in Gainesville and at that LifeSouth. Or perhaps you choose to donate with the other blood banks. It's not really a competition in their world. They are all doing the same thing, saving lives.
Yeah.
And so if you see one of the bloodmobiles out there, donate blood. Simple as that. If you can. Everybody can't. Everybody's not eligible.
No.
Some people did, and it didn't work out for them. They got dizzy, whatever, and they don't want to do it again. I was the idiot for until I was in my 40s, and I finally realized there was nothing to it. You were doing it since you were 17. We've said it many times before.
Yep.
So anyway, it's an important message. Donate blood. The 2 sponsors that make that message possible are Penn Flooring and Palm Garden. Penn Flooring has been in business for over 25 years. They have a beautiful showroom here in Ocala at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. They can walk you through the whole process of remodeling your home from the floor up. Get some new carpet, get some new tile, get some new wood flooring, which is where I would like to do. I'd like to have the wood flooring and then one of those little throw carpets, One of those little things. Because maybe I'll get a dog again one day.
Oh, there you go.
The dog can lay there.
Yeah, he needs
Maybe
a
I'll
warm
start smoking a
place.
pipe or something.
Oh, could you imagine that?
I'll look
Very
like the
Norman
guy.
Rockwell.
I'm picturing.
With the dog
I'm
and the
picturing the
pipe.
Disney Now Is the Time ride.
Oh, yeah.
Carousel of
Of
Progress.
course. How fun.
But anyway, go to the Penn Flooring and thank them for sponsoring Galen Unold at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. And also go to Palm Garden and do the same thing. Thank them over there. They have a facility for long-term health care, for skilled nursing health care, for respite. If you are taking care of somebody and you need the break,
Yes.
you can bring your loved one over there for a little visit, for a short-term visit, or perhaps for rehabilitation for somebody you know or yourself. And take a tour, visit the people, find out their schedule for when they're having guest speakers coming in, and then you can learn something for free and get to know some really nice people. And there's probably hors d'oeuvres at all of these events.
Probably.
So go to Palm Garden and find out more. We'll give you the address in just a second. Their advertisement is coming up. All right, so without the benefit of being able to do this as a game with Galen, I got
Yes.
50 Super Bowl facts.
Okay.
First of all, the name, Super Bowl. Technically, Super Bowl III is the first game that was known as the Super Bowl. The 2 games before it were officially the AFL-NFL World Championship game, which is what we're still supposed to call it if we're using it in any advertising. You know that. We're not supposed to call it Super Bowl.
Right. Right, but we are.
Well, not because this isn't an ad. So We're
Right.
just talking about it. Anyway, so the 2 first games were retroactively named Super Bowl I and Super Bowl II, but Super Bowl III was the first Super Bowl, the name, the moniker. Okay. Super Bowl 50 should be Super Bowl L because of the Roman numeral tradition, but the league decided to temporarily abandon the Roman numeral tradition for the big game's golden anniversary this Sunday. The reasoning is that a giant L just didn't look right. But it's not the first Super Bowl to not go by the Roman numerals. That custom was not started until Super Bowl V. The first championship game following the 1970 merger of AFL and NFL. The league will return to the tradition for Super Bowl 51 with an LI in Houston in 2017, which is also the abbreviation for Long Island. Which, by the way, I was watching the Long Island Medium on YouTube last night and kind of wondering, is this for real? I mean, does she really speak to dead people? And then I thought, she's the Long Island Medium. I could be the Long Island Extra Large. Just throwing a joke there with Robin not in the room, so it didn't sound good at all. So when she laughs, it always sounds good, even if it's not a good joke. Here's another trivia fact, Super Bowl fact. There's only one known recording of the very first Super Bowl broadcast. Well, this is a cool fact. There's only one known recording of the very first Super Bowl broadcast. It belongs to a 47-year-old man from North Carolina. Neither CBS nor NBC, which both televised the 1967 game, the only time it's ever been simulcast by competing networks, thought to save a tape of the game. Neither one of them thought to save the tape. The lone surviving copy is estimated to be worth $1 million, but the NFL has refused to allow its owner to sell the lost piece of sports history to a third party, arguing it only owns the tape. He only owns the tape and not the footage in it. Well, that is interesting. I think it's got to be more of a story to that. All right, I see the little thing moving here. Okay, let's take a break, and we'll be right back with more trivia and facts from the Super Bowl after the break. You're listening to The Source, WOCA Ocala.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Partly to mostly sunny today, breezy and cooler. A high of 56 to 61. Some clouds tonight, a low of 40 to 54. Then clouds and sun with rain arriving late in the afternoon tomorrow. The high 61 to 69. Breezy and cooler with clouds and sunshine for Sunday. The high 57 to 60. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Maggie Johnson.
Palm Garden wants to get to the heart of the matter. If you've been in the hospital as a cardiac patient, maybe you have a pacemaker or congestive heart failure or an arrhythmia, or perhaps you're a heart bypass patient, then consider Palm Garden as your rehab choice. With proven outcomes second to none, Palm Garden fixes broken hearts. Call today at 854-6262. That's 854-6262.
Hey, I'm Gary. And I'm Eric. Did you know that Red Eye Radio is on WOCA The Source every night from 2 to 6 a.m. and it's live?
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harley, every weeknight to discuss the latest in news and entertainment.
Right here on WOCA The Source.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line, and a new spoiler, and a new truck.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Good credits, bad credits. It's none of our business because we're not an auto dealer. We're not a bank. We're not your mother. We're OcalaForSale.com. Marion County's marketplace for cars, trucks, and SUVs. We've got thousands of sellers standing by to take your call. No middleman. But hurry, don't walk, don't run. Just sit down and log on to OcalaForSale.com. Prices and inventory change daily. Offer does not include dealer upcharge, undercutting, rust proofing, factory surcharge, or delivery fee. See website for details.
WOCA, WOCA.
Your source for the #1 sports weekends, Fox Sports, only on 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. We are The Source, WOCA.
Beautiful Moments Party Rental presents the Ocala Wedding and Events Expo 2016 on March 3rd. This event has caterers, photographers, florists, musicians, plus food, fun, and more. Brides, bring your bridesmaids and friends alike. 100% of the ticket sales goes to the Inflammatory Breast Cancer Network Foundation, and they're only $15 each. So mark your calendars for March 3rd from 5 to 8:30 p.m. for the Ocala Wedding and Events Expo at Beautiful Moments Party Rentals, 3400 Southwest 60th Avenue. Questions, call 307-8180. That's 307-8180.
Higher Education Radio is changing their airtime for February. Be sure and listen Friday the 5th when representatives from Webster University, College of Central Florida, St. Leo University, and the University of Central Florida will be in the studio to give us the latest information about higher education opportunities. Plan for tomorrow, today. Remember, Friday the 5th of February at 11 a.m. for Higher Education Radio, right here on The Source, WOCA 96.3 FM, 1370 AM.
Check this out.
New shows? Check. Check. Some new talent? Check. The same great sports talk?
I'm seeing it right now.
Wrong.
Wrong again? Wrong.
It's better.
There are so many great things going on in sports.
We gotta get it. We gotta get it. From our mics.
Test.
To your ears.
The latest update we got is...
All right, 20 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. And so we're doing the Super Bowl facts. We have 50 Super Bowl facts. Let's see if we can get through all 50. The main reason we do this segment each morning is to remind all of us, including ourselves, Robin and I, that donating blood is the only way there's a blood supply. So if you can get out there, donate blood, and thank you for doing that. All right, so far I said the Robin, I know you weren't in the room. We said the reason for the word Super Bowl didn't begin to Super Bowl III. Right. The Roman numerals didn't begin to Super Bowl V.
Oh, okay.
The Super Bowl L is what should be 50, but they're not using it this year. They're using the 5 and the 0 in Arabic numbers. And next year it'll be LI.
Okay.
Short for Long Island.
That's right.
but it's being held in Houston. The lost footage was my most interesting one so far. It belongs to a 47-year-old North Carolina man. It's the only known recording of the very first Super Bowl broadcast.
Oh, my gosh. Isn't that something?
It's worth $1 million, but he can't sell it because the NFL says they own what's on the tape, not the tape.
Gosh.
So he owns the tape. They own what's on the tape. We'll see what happens one day.
Packers versus Kansas City Chiefs, right? The first one?
I don't know if they mean that one or the first one that they called Super Bowl.
Oh, the number 3.
I don't know, but I'm assuming that 1967, whatever that was.
Oh, okay. That must be the third one then. I think.
Maybe that would be the first one since this is the 50th game.
Oh, that could be.
Right?
Yeah, that could be.
Let's see. Tickets. The average resale price for a Super Bowl 50 ticket is over $5,000 now. Last year's record was $4,271. In 1967, the most expensive ticket to Super Bowl I cost $12.
Yeah, that's because it wasn't like it is today.
But if you adjusted that for inflation, it still was rather expensive, $85.16.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The New England Patriots players each received a record $97,000 for winning Super Bowl, what is it, XL?
49.
49, thank you.
Yeah. XL, the V,
IX,
and
okay.
then IX.
While the Seattle Seahawks also set a record with losers' share of $49,000 each.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Compare that to 5 decades earlier when the Super Bowl I winners received $15,000 and the losing team took home $7,500.
Oh, okay.
Retirement speculation continues to swirl around Peyton Manning, probably in part due to this next fact. The age difference between this year's starting quarterbacks, Manning is 39, while Carolina's Cam Newton is only 26.
Yeah, that's a big jump in the sports world there.
It's the largest in Super Bowl history, the age gap. The second largest, that also involves Manning when he was 37 years old. He squared off against the 25-year-old Russell Wilson back in Super Bowl 48, looks like.
Okay.
I have to always think about the Roman numbers.
The V and the 3 ones.
Yeah.
That's right. 3 eyes.
Anyone will tell you that there's no such thing as a sure thing, but if you're looking for the ultimate Super Bowl good luck charm, that honor would have to go to Charles Haley, the Hall of Fame defensive end and 5-time Pro Bowler, played in 5 Super Bowls, 2 with San Francisco and 3 more with Dallas, and won all 5, giving him the all-time record for most Super Bowl wins by a single player.
Wow.
And a ring for each finger.
How cool.
There you go.
I hope he still has the rings.
The unluckiest player, he was the luckiest. Here's the unluckiest player. Gail Gilbert, the former backup quarterback, set an NFL record by going to 5 straight Super Bowls from 1991 through 95. It's good so far, but Gilbert lost the first 4 with Buffalo. Then he changed teams and then promptly lost the following year with San Diego.
Gosh.
There you go. Along with the Bills and the Chargers, a total of 13 teams have never won the Super Bowl, including the Carolina Panthers. Before this year, Carolina had appeared in the big game only one other time, back in 2003, when they were beaten by the Patriots, who have played in 4 more Super Bowls since then, winning twice.
Oh, so they're the underdogs then.
Out of that unlucky 13, 4 of those franchises, former expansion teams, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Houston Texans, and the Cleveland Browns and Detroit Lions, still have yet to even appear in a Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh. Wow. I thought they all played.
Here's the cursed teams fact. The award for true Super Bowl futility would have to go to either the Buffalo Bills or the Minnesota Vikings. Both teams have reached the big game 4 times with exactly 0 wins to show for it. Of course, in Buffalo's case, the losses all came in a row, an epic 4-year run that made the Bills the answer to the NFL's most unfortunate trivia question and made the phrase wide right into a de facto curse word in upstate New York even 25 years later.
Okay.
Neither the Bills nor the Vikings hold the mark for the most Super Bowls lost, however. That achievement goes to the Denver Broncos with 5.
Oh.
To Denver's credit, they've also won 2 Super Bowls in back-to-back years, but another loss on Sunday would further extend a record the Broncos would love to see broken, not to mention give a whole new meaning to the Super Bowl L.
Right.
For loser, or losses.
Gosh.
In its 49-year history, the Super Bowl has never seen a three-peat, a feat that's been accomplished 4 times in Major League Baseball and 5 times in the NBA. 8 teams have won back-to-back championships. The Pittsburgh Steelers have even done it twice, first in 75 and 76, then in 79 and 80, but no team has ever done it 3 times in a row.
Gosh.
Another fact. By defeating the defending NFL championship Patriots 20-18 in the AFC Championship game, the Denver Broncos will move into a 4-way tie for most Super Bowl appearances this Sunday. Along with the Dallas Cowboys, Pittsburgh Steelers, and Patriots, each team will have played a record 8 Super Bowls. Of those 4, the Steelers boast the record for most wins with 6.
Okay.
There you go. The most Super Bowl appearances for a player. It sounds like the Academy Awards category.
Yeah.
For 16 years, former defensive lineman Mike Lodish held the record for most Super Bowl appearances by a player with 6, 4 with Buffalo and another 2 with Denver. But as of Super Bowl 49, Lodish would no longer be alone at the top, no matter who came out of the AFC Championship game. That's because both the Pats, the Patriots, Tom Brady, and Colts kicker Adam Vinatieri were each stuck on 5 Super Bowl appearances apiece. In the end, Brady ended up being the one to tie Lodish's record, giving him the most Super Bowl starts of any active player.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't think I have time for all 50. Let me see if I can find any that are interesting to you.
This is fascinating.
Ohio State
stuff.
University will be sending 5 former Buckeyes to the big game this Sunday. And over the course of Super Bowl's 50 years, players have come from a total of 393 colleges, both big and small. Of those, the University of Miami, also known as the U, has sent the most, but only by a hair. 117 former Hurricanes have played in the Super Bowl, compared to 116 USC Trojans. Ohio State has only since 87.
Oh, okay.
There's a club called the Never Miss a Super Bowl Club. All told, 3,747,914 total people have attended Super Bowls 1 through 49. And of those nearly 4 million fans, only 3 have never missed a single game.
Really? Wow.
The Never Miss a Super Bowl Club, as they've been imaginatively dubbed, once boasted 5 members, but is currently down to just Steelers fan Thomas Henschel, 49ers fan Larry Jacobson, and Patriots fan Don Krisma. All three super fans plan on attending this Sunday, making it an even 50 and continuing the Super Bowl's longest-running tradition.
Wow.
Part of the Never Miss a Super Bowl Club.
That is so cool. That is so
By the way, because of the fact that they'll be streaming the game on phones and on tablets and on computers this Sunday, they say this Sunday will be the largest audience ever watching the Super Bowl. Many international fans.
Yeah, I bet it will. That is so cool.
All right.
So the advertisers.
The main purpose of this segment is, when Galen is with us at least, to make sure that we get the word out there that donating blood is the only way we have a blood supply. So do your part, if you will, and go to LifeSouth and go to lifesouth.org to find out more information or to find out where the Blood Mobile is. And, of course, thank our sponsors, Penn Flooring and Palm Garden. We'll take a little break. Be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. Democrats vying for the White House go one-on-one. Hillary Clinton calling Bernie Sanders' suggestions she's beholden to Wall Street interests a very artful smear. Sanders pushing back.
All right, let's talk about why in the 1990s Wall Street got deregulated. Did it have anything to do with the fact that Wall Street spent billions of dollars on lobbying and campaign contributions?
The debate on MSNBC coming just days before the New Hampshire primary. Stock futures in the green ahead of a key report out this morning.
Experts are predicting the economy will have added 190,000 new non-farm jobs to payrolls in January, and the unemployment rate